Hello everyone, this is Turia from Hidden Truth Tarot, and this is going to be for the Sun, Moon, and Rising sign of Gemini. So Gemini, this is your weekly general reading. This is for the 18th through the 24th of March 2019. The waiting game is coming out. Alright, so I'm using the Psychic Tarot along with the Animal Spirit Oracle, and I'm doing your tarot reading with the Druid Craft Tarot, and I will be pulling an affirmator at the end of the reading as well. Embrace the in-between. Alright. I hope all of you are doing well. As always, you guys, I've already saged my area, meditated on the cards, pre-shuffled. Just like to do it a little bit on camera. I feel that's important. You guys, I do daily and monthly videos. If you'd like to go and check those out as well, that would be awesome. And the cards are just trying to fly out of my hand, so I think we're ready. Alright, we have the situation of the week. We have the Ten of Wands coming out here. Something is ending for you guys. It's been a burden. Crossing you is the Three of Cups. In your foundation is the Five of Wands. Justice coming out in the recent past. Crowning you is the Eight of Cups. Your new circumstance is the Four of Wands. From the bottom of the deck, your overall energy is the Five of Cups. So let's take a look here. We have what we need here. Alright, Gemini. Let's start here. We have the waiting game, okay? I feel like for many of you, you're waiting to start something new. You're waiting on something to end. I feel like your patience is running thin on it. I feel like this is divine timing that is happening, and in your mind, you're a little irritated, maybe aggravated, because it's not happening when you want it to happen. I feel like it's very important this week to have patience, you guys, with the waiting game coming out here. This is divine timing coming through here. And, I mean, it's coming out in all of your cards here. We have the Flamingo Spirit, embrace the in-between. I feel like you guys are getting very caught up on what has happened in the recent past and just wanting to jump and move forward on into the future that you are seeing for yourself, and you might be missing out on what's going on in the present, and it's very important that you take time out and pay attention to what's going on around you right now. I do feel like that's very important. Embrace it. Embrace what's going on in your life. If you have a situation, a feeling of loss, or things aren't moving fast enough, there's a reason for it, and just remember that, Gemini. Now, you have the Five of Cups coming in as the overall energy, and this can be a feeling of loss, heartbreak. This can be disappointment, and I do feel like that this is a card about disappointment, maybe a little bit of confusion added in there. I feel like I said, when you have the Ten of Wands showing up in your present situation, you're ready for this to end. You're ready for this cycle that is a heavy load. It's a heavy burden. You're ready to drop it and move on and move forward. And I feel like for many of you, it's exhausting, and you're wanting it to happen like right now. And I feel like it's going over and over in your mind. Why won't this end now? I know there's something better and new, something I want to start that's, you know, you can see it, you have foresight in it, and you're wanting to go ahead and start it. But this is something, this is a phase, you guys, that you must embrace the in-between of it and have faith in the universe that, you know, that this is a divine timing that is taking place here for you, Gemini. You're refusing to see these two cups. You have, you know, two full chalices right here, and you're just looking at what's been spilled. And it's going to happen for you. I do feel like whatever this uneasiness is, whatever you're wanting to hurry up and rush to end, it's coming in for you. But at the beginning of the week, like I said, you feel this, you want it to end, you're tired of it. And your challenge is the Three of Cups. Now, when, the Three of Cups is a happy card. It's a time of celebration. It's about friendship and team spirit. I feel like you're having a hard time giving yourself a pat on the back for what you have accomplished. Look what all you've gathered here. You have all 10 wands. You've persevered. You've made it. And I feel like you're stuck in this mode right here, just looking at, you're not seeing I feel like what you have learned from this cycle, and I feel like you've learned a great deal, but you're not acknowledging it. And there's a need here to acknowledge what you're coming out of before you can move forward, if that makes any sense to you. Give yourself a pat on the back. Acknowledge where you've come from, Gemini. You're coming out of a space of, you've had a lot on your shoulders, and you're doing very well with it. Acknowledge where you've been and live in the moments of that, of acceptance, so you can move forward. Now we have the Five of Wands coming in here as the foundation. This is what's driving you. This is that inner battle, that inner conflict that you're having within yourself. I'm just seeing you battling yourself. I'm getting the word, what if, so this is going to resonate and be different for everyone, because there's so many of you watching, but there's some type of inner conflict here, you guys, trying to hurry up you're trying to miss out on the present altogether and just leap from your past into the future. And it's very important, you guys, that you ground yourself and you go with the flow of life. That's very important. Now we have Justice coming out here, and this is the energy of Libra. Justice is all about having clarity in a situation. This can also represent a legal or a financial situation, possibly. Agreements. This could be making compromises with others. There could be some type of agreement or compromise that needs to be made before you can move forward. And I feel like you're going to have clarity, or you've had clarity, in your recent past, in order to be able to do this. Now I'm getting, for some of you, you might be buying a home or building a home, and you are really anticipating getting it done or getting it started. That just came through from Spirit. For many of you, though, this is moving on, moving ahead. What's crowning you is the Eight of Cups. You've drunk from all of these chalices, Gemini. You know what was in them. They no longer serve you. You're going after that ninth cup. You're going after your dream, your wish, whatever this situation is, that job, this new life path, and you're going after it. You're moving forward. These things no longer serve you, so it's time to move on. That can leave you with a feeling of loss and maybe pain as well. If you're needing to move ahead and move forward, that may mean you're having to leave others behind as well that means something to you. Now, we do have the Four of Wands coming up in here as your new circumstance, and this is beautiful. I feel like this is you letting your hair down, celebrating your accomplishments. I feel like you get it. You get the divine timing. You get the cycle you've been on by the end of the week, that there's a big emphasis on you acknowledging where you've come from and where you're going, because the Four of Wands represents joy and happiness. It's a time of celebration, getting together with others, your family members. I feel like your family is very important to you. For some of you, you could be leaving home on a journey, on a new job as well, and that could be very painful. But I do feel like this clarity that you're going to have, Gemini, you're going to realize that you have to go and accept what has been and, you know, rejoice in what is now in order for you to be able to move forward. You have to embrace what's going on with you now. Acknowledge your accomplishments, no matter how small you think they are or how big. It doesn't matter. It's give yourself a pat on the back. Celebrate your accomplishments. It's very important for you, okay? And especially moving on and moving forward with your life. And divine timing, I really do feel like is a big, big thing for you this week, you guys. So I'm going to go ahead and pull an affirmator for you, Gemini. Beauty. Love it. Peacock. I am beautiful even when I don't think it. I am beautiful even when I don't see it. I am beautiful no matter how many people don't say it. I'm beautiful, and I don't even care if you know it. I'm beautiful, which is why I don't have to try so hard all the time to show it. Very interesting, you guys. Please leave a comment, Gemini. I do read all of them. I always like to know how these readings resonate with you. I send you all my love, wishes, and blessings, Gemini, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.